Mashilana.
There are 3 ships that have been abandoned by their owners here in Durban. The one that we are in has been here for more than 5 years, and there are basically seafarers around in this ship. There are also 18 seafarers around other ships in here in Durban. And next to me is the SABC CEO, who will briefly tell us about how did they manage to find out about these ships. Thank you very much, Ma, for your time. Briefly, how did you guys manage to find out about these 3 ships in Durban?
We are the SABC, which is responsibility for safety of seafarers as well as property on sea. And then we are responsible to make sure that the well-being of the seafarers is at least on par with the international standards. And then as we do that one, we also check the seaworthiness of the ship, which is the vessels that we are standing on. And then you can see by your just naked eye that this one, you can, even if you are not a technical surveyor, you can see it is not worthy to be on our seas. And then it has been detained here since November of 2017, and you can imagine the plight of the seafarers who are working on these vessels. There are about 3 of them on this current one, and then 18 in total here in the port of Durban, who have been abandoned by their respective ship owners, and they don't have food, they don't have water, they don't have any means of survival. And we have also now joined in partnership with the Mission for Seafarers to make sure that their well-being at least is taken care of when we are sorting other court issues and legal issues, as well as then how then do we tow this out of the port of Durban back to the owners who are Iranian owners, and then this is flagged under the Tanzanian state.
So about the seafarers, why are they not allowed to go back home, or why are they not allowed to be in South Africa?
I can say that we are not detaining. We have detained the ship, and then decided by the master of the ship, and then the seafarers, they have got an option of going back home. It can be that they can go back to Bangladesh, they can go back to India, but then the question is that how do they get out of South Africa? They need to get out of here by an airplane. Somebody has to pay that one. They have not been paid when this ship was detained in 2017. They were not paid at least for 4 months, and then they have not been paid until now. It's now about 5 years later, and you can imagine they don't have money to make that means to go back home, but with that little hope that they're going to get their monies one way or the other, it is what is keeping them here, saying that the owner is still coming, and with that hope they keep on hoping. A year is gone, another hope, and a year is gone, and then they still cannot make it through to their homes.
How prevalent is the abandonment of ships in the South African seas?
We don't have that much as a problem. I think in the port of Durban currently we are having 3 of them, and they are varying between 5 and recent ones, but it is not something that is prevalent. But that means that as South Africa, we are trying to keep the South African coastline as much safe as we can with the use of our surveyors, and then with all the means of the international instruments that we are having.